Hello students, how are you? In the first lesson, Nutrition in Plants, we studied about different modes of nutrition observed in plants like autotrophic mode of nutrition and heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Now in this lesson, we are going to learn nutrition in animals like single cell animal, amoeba, herbivore animal and nutrition in human beings. Okay, so in this video, we are going to learn what the things are needed for animal nutrition, then what are the parts that are engaged in digestion of food, and what forms the digestive system. So let's study one by one. So everyone knows we need food for the growth, for repair of body and for proper functioning of the body. So here you will see animal nutrition, which includes nutrient requirement. Okay, first we need nutrients to be taken. Then mode of intake of food, it is different in different animals. So intake of food, it is done by mouth in all animals. Then its utilization in the body. So once again I will repeat, animal nutrition includes nutrient requirement, mode of intake of food and its utilization in the body. So this is the procedure how the nutrition takes place in animal. In the last class, previous class, we studied about different components of the food. What are they? Just recall. So they are, first component is carbohydrate, second one is protein, third one is fat, fourth one is vitamin, fifth one is minerals, and sixth one is, actually it is not component, but they are very much essential as a roughage, fibers or and water. So these are the different components which are included in our, which are the part of the food. So these components, they are not simple. They are not getting digested by our body directly because some of the components like carbohydrate, they are complex. So they are needed to be made simpler. So this process of making this complex food simpler into our body, and then only they will be assimilated by our body. So this overall procedure or process it is called digestion. So here you will see the breakdown of complex components of food into simpler substances is called digestion. So do you understand process of digestion? So whatever food we are taking or digestion is there, so that is not simple, that will not get assimilated by our body, so that is needed to be made simple, which will be digested easily. So this overall process is called digestion. Then in different animals, all animals, they are not taking food same. Okay, so in all animals the ways are different, like we chew food. Okay, we are taking food by our mouth, we are chewing and then it is pushed into our stomach. Okay, then in some animals they are sucking the food, like bees, butterflies, hummingbirds, they are sucking the food. In some animals they are swallowing the food. Okay, like that. So that depends on the different animals, their taking of food style is different. So here you will see one table is given. So in different animals, how they take the food, the kinds are given here. You have to fill up that. Whenever you will get textbook, you will fill this. So mosquitoes, they suck food. Butterflies, they also suck food. Okay, eagle, they catch the prey and eat. Okay, so here you will see blue table is there. So in this you will see picture of starfish. Okay, so starfish is eating hard shell animals. Okay, so for eating the hard shell animals, the starfish needs to pop out its stomach from its mouth. Okay, so whenever he sees the prey, he is popping out his stomach and taking the prey, and again its stomach goes back into body. This is the way it's take its food. Okay, so next, how the digestion process takes place in human. It is the long procedure which is taking in our body. So you will see, after taking the food in the mouth, it has to go through the long process in our body. Some parts of the body, they are engaged in this process, so they all form digestive tract. So just see what are the parts. So you will see buccal cavity, okay, that is our mouth, food pipe or esophagus, okay, then stomach, then small intestine, large intestine, which is ending in the rectum, and the last part is anus, through which we are throwing the undigested food. All these parts, they make digestive tract or alimentary canal. So in this figure, you will see digestive system. So all this, see, this is buccal cavity, then esophagus or food pipe. Then you will see some glands are also there, stomach, J shape. Then here you will see one is the largest gland, which is pancreas. Here you will see small intestine, which is coiled one and surrounded by the large intestine. And then last part is rectum, and through the anus, food is thrown out, undigested food. So there are also some glands are also engaged in the digestion of the food, like salivary glands, liver, and the pancreas. You will see salivary glands in the buccal cavity. You will see pancreas here, which is grayish cream color, and liver. You will see liver also, which is biggest gland in the body. And then all these glands and all these parts, see the digestive tract, which is composed of this all the parts like buccal cavity, food pipe, stomach, both the intestine, rectum and anus. All these form the digestive tract or alimentary canal, and these three glands, associated glands, constitute the digestive system. Do you understand? So in this video we learn about nutrition, what it includes, then different ways of taking food in different animals, what is meant by digestion, different parts of the alimentary canal, different glands, and what is meant by digestive system or what forms the digestive system. So you will solve the question which I will give, and you will watch the video till your doubts are solved. So I will take a pause here. Thank you.